Okay, with that, we have the matching bracelets. And this is also a first. This is another extremely difficult process to do, to create those stones, to get that, you know, kind of, to find stones in Mother Nature that could be that perfectly matched is almost an impossibility. That's why we love to be able to do it and create it for you. So you have perfection. And we did it in all emerald for our May babies out there. We did it in all the sapphire for September, and all in that red ruby for our July girls. This is 7.5 inches in length, push slot clasp, like your classic beautiful line bracelet, double safety catches on the side, and you have that flush individual setting here. So nothing, I mean, I could go like this all day against a silk blouse. I could be, you know, put it against a sweater. Nothing, there's a great close-up, is gonna catch, nothing is gonna pull. Every single stone has to be cut to perfection, sized to perfection, and set by hand to perfection. And you can understand that if it was just even a little bit off on any 4 sides here, those stones would be loose and they would come out. That's why channel setting is always much more expensive than a prong setting. And there's very few setters in the world that have a capability of setting a full line bracelet. I mean, it's hard enough doing maybe 2 or 3 stones that are channel set, tapering down the side of a band, right? You can imagine how tedious it would be to do an entire line bracelet, having, you know, keeping in mind that if any little, you know, 1 little micro inch was off, or millimeter, not even an inch, forget an inch, that wouldn't even happen, it would not stay set and flush into the setting. Open gallery, finished backing, all in precious metal, holiday priced at $199.95. This exact line bracelet was appraised at $390. We're offering it not at $229.95. We took $30 off. We're doing as we promised, free shipping, everything. If you missed out on any of our absolute, please check us out on hsn.com. And we have a wonderful storefront. Whatever you're looking for, it's our #1 visited site for our jewelry lovers out there, is our absolute. So if you're looking for your basics and little solitaires, we should have them there for you. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind custom pieces, those wow pieces like the necklace I was wearing that sold out, we'll have them there for you on hsn.com. So something for everyone. This is super popular. Ruby, sapphire, emerald. Does it look like the emerald's gonna be the first to go? Sapphire, oh goodness. Okay, I only have 20 remaining in that perfect flawless cornflower blue. That is dead on.